Dude, there's murder on here. Dirt road. Freaking.
アッピーの翻訳。
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, whoa! That was awesome. Oh, yes. He is such a vibe, dude. Dude, that bass is just so good. I love how they have their own stands like this. I gotta say, like, the whole vibe of this is insanely, like, I don't know, it's not necessarily different from his normal concert, but I mean, it is a little bit in a sense too, because, like, when I saw him in Chicago, he had, like, a very different aesthetic. Obviously, this business suit is totally different, but then on top of that, like, the whole way that this is all set up is completely different too, and I love his glasses with, like, the third eye covered up right there. Freaking amazing. But also, whenever I was hearing this, it sounded almost like there was like track, but then here having the actual musicians and stuff, you can actually hear the subtle nuances and differences in that they're playing live. And especially like whenever his piano, he started playing that, and his voice just over the mix, like you can hear so much stuff. I love how much emphasis he puts on making sure that everything you're hearing is like live stuff. There might be some tracks in there to kind of fill up tones, but as far as for like the actual instruments and his voice, you're hearing live stuff, and I love that about him. Look at that guitar, dude. Look how cheesy. Yeah, dude, get it. I wonder what all it says on the guitar. Oh. Dude, I love this. I love how even the cameramen are dancing. Get it. Get it. Oh my gosh.
犬派ですとか言ってた時期もあったんですけれども、まあ、最近はですね、なんかまあどっちも可愛いじゃんなんて思ってきまして、まあ強いて言うなら最近はどちらかというともう象。
That is the most Fujikaze answer of anything I've ever heard in my life, dude. Thank you. I love this. What? For big moments like this. Yes. That is perfect, dude. Ooh, God, he's shredding that. I love the way he hits that note, man. God, I cannot wait to check out a full concert of his. Shredding. Dude, I love how he went into that. Oh my God. He's such an artist. Ah, I love it. And I honestly can't wait to see is there more of this? Like, I want to go to this really quick. Hold on 2 seconds. Just my big face for a whole second. I want to see if there's other, Primo third album. Oh God, I wonder if he did other, stuff on this. He had to have, right? Most likely he probably did. But anyways, I'm not seeing it on there. But a couple of things I wanted to talk about on here. First of all, I want to see what the heck is written on his guitar. I don't know why I care, but I'm like really curious. Boom. Dude, there's murder on here. Dirt road. Freaking keep it. I don't even know. Somebody's going to need to screenshot this and we'll just read it and see what the heck it says on his guitar. Boom. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know. There's a lot of wild stuff on this guitar, though. I was not expecting that. I thought it was going to be like uplifting stuff, but there's like murder, dirt road, just a lot of random stuff on this guitar. So I'm curious, man, is that like a confession written on this really, really cool guitar? No idea what's going on that. But then also like over here, I think this is probably one of the coolest things, the way that he just broke away from the piano and came out here and actually did like a dance number with the photographers. I love that, too. I like the one behind him getting it. So, like, and also, too, like, did you see here where, okay, so this girl's got the microphone and, like, him swapping it over. Normally, whenever I hear that a vocalist is changing microphones, it's normally because they are lip syncing. And the reason that they change microphones over is because, like, one's for them to actually talk. That's a hot microphone. The other's just, like, dead microphone, so you're not actually on it. So like if you see somebody's got a little like headpiece and then they start talking with a handpiece, that normally means that the headpiece is like a dead mic. But with this, I was like, oh God, so what's so going on here? Like, why is she doing this or whatever? Because he's singing into this one and then she goes into this. But if you listen to here, like, I mean, both of them were live microphones, but I like what killed all suspicion is the volume differences in this. See how I get quieter? And then you're louder, which is very natural for like your voice in the distance of a microphone and stuff. So I don't know. I love little things like that. I want y'all to know, like I go into every reaction with like a certain amount of skepticism, and it doesn't matter who it's with. I just always want to know like who I'm listening to is being honest with me, and I'm being honest with you guys about my reaction to it. You know what I mean? So like, I don't know. And even with Fujii Kaze, everything I've seen of his, he's been very upfront and very like, he is the person that you're hearing singing. Even when I saw him in Chicago, he was very sick at the time. He said he was feeling very under the weather. And I heard every bit of that, which was amazing. Like some people messaged me and they're like, I'm so sorry that you heard like your first experience with him was like that. I feel bad for him that he was sick at the time, but it actually made me respect him more as an artist, that he went out there and still absolutely crushed the show and was like so freaking charming the entire time. But anyways, he did that live and he didn't have to do that. You know what I mean? He easily could have just phoned it in and had tracks or something like that, but he sang and it was him. And I love that. But then last little thing I wanted to talk about here is like I love the way that he takes his songs. And in concert, he'll do this a lot as well. Like he will start a song off, not necessarily playing that main melody. So like think of like Shinyu no Gi Iwa or something like that, where there's like that main riff that's in there. He'll be playing the piano and like shredding a solo and then work his way into that intro riff of that song. And sometimes he works his way out of that riff too. So like the way that he does this whole thing, I just love the way that and then like his whole character changes right there. Just love the way he performs, man. He's got such a quirky style as well too that I just relate about. I relate very much to a lot of Fujii Kaze stuff. One of my favorite artists of our generation, Fujii freaking Kaze. Love the fact that we actually got a live performance of Prima, and I'm really curious if they've done other lives on this one, like maybe Hachiko or something like that. I don't know what else they would have performed, but I'm really curious if they did. Take care, and I'll talk to y'all then. Freaking toodles! Bye.
いかがだったでしょうか。ここからは他の海外の感想を紹介します。 海外の感想は以上です。よかったらチャンネル登録と高評価していただけると嬉しいです。